gray, and we have it available in black. Two different stages to it, so you can actually have your coarse grinding or your fine honing with it. They are, holy cow, they're $19.97 today, Chef. That's
they sure are
ridiculous.
It's a great, great price. Now, look, I've got the red one right here. You can see how simple and easy it is to store that away when you're not using it. I've got my silver one plugged in. Watch this. You just turn it on. Now, there's an aluminum oxide wheel. I'm going to use an old knife that you've probably got in your drawer because mine are all perfectly sharp. So you can see, you can actually hear how that's sharpening. So that aluminum oxide wheel, right, is set at that perfect degree, so it sharpens your knife absolutely perfect. You run it through, we've got this labeled as 1 and this one as 2. You run it through about 6 times. I'll turn it to the side so you get a better view. And then you go on to the second stage, so it's a 2-stage sharpener. You go through that maybe 5 or 6 times on either side. That's it. That's how long it takes to sharpen the perfect knife. This was totally dull. Let me show you something now. I can slice straight through the tomato like that, and imagine a dull knife that you've got in your drawer that you can bring back to life, or if you're buying this brand new set, well, you're guaranteed sharp knives for life. So, you know, if you combine those two purchases, Bobby Ray, I think it's something like less than 150 bucks for the perfect Japanese steel knives that are beautifully sharpened, and the sharpener that means for the rest of your life, you have perfectly sharp knives, thin blades. I can't emphasize that enough. The thinness of these blades really are everything. Please go read the reviews on this because you will not find a better deal.
Oh my gosh, you will not find a better deal on the knives. To get the knives, get the sharpener as well at $19.97. But I will tell you, Chef is so right about these knives. And the cool thing about the sharpener too, it's station. I mean, it's a more secure unit. A lot of these I bought, and you know, you're trying to like adhere them down to the table. They never stay in place. And having the slight angle, that makes a difference too, doesn't it? Having a little angle to it, Chef, when you're, you know, sharpening it or honing it?
You have to have that perfect angle. So when you're trying to do it with a whetstone, or whether you're trying to do it on one of these, by the way, the steel never sharpens. Watch what I can do. The steel just straightens up the blade. You can see how dull this knife is, right? I'm literally putting it over stainless steel. Watch me try and cut a tomato. Oh. So I can get through it, but you can see how it's just squashing the tomato. It's not just going straight on through, right? So that is not what you want, all right? Let me sharpen it for you, because in literally, I know I've only got a minute left here in my demonstration, but watch this. I'll go through 6 times on number 1. Okay, so this is 3 on either side. This is that perfect 18.5-degree angle. 4, 5. Now, if you want a super sharp blade, then you move to number 2. Okay. You go through in the exact same way, 5 or 6 times. I know I'm running out of time, so I'm going to do it, what, 3? Let's do it 4 times. Okay, so you saw how it really struggled with that last tomato. Let me show you something now. Straight through it, and then let me show you the slicing. Isn't that something else?
That is amazing.
So that same blade that was just squashing the tomato now slices through it with absolute perfection.
So maybe if you even have knives at home, right, and you're getting ready to get rid of them, buy the sharpener, right, and just save them.
Absolutely. And the reason I'm showing you these old knives that were found in the bottom of someone's drawer is because, yes, mine are perfectly sharp. If you're buying the samurai knives, they're coming to you perfectly sharp. So I don't want to sharpen a sharp knife for you. I'm sharpening blunt knives. By the way, we've also built something in here for the scissors, right? So you can sharpen your scissors. There's even a little screwdriver. You can sharpen the screwdriver as well. You know, sometimes your screwdrivers will get bent out of shape. So, you know, that'd be great if you got me some scissors. Thank you so much, Donna. I'm going to show everyone how we can sharpen those scissors too. But, you know, no matter what the knife, it'll never... Oh, thanks, Rochelle. Check this out. I've got my scissors here. These are the type that come apart. You can go... By the way, if they don't come apart, it still works. So for any of you that like to craft, you go in like this, and you get those perfectly sharp scissors. I'll move it to the side so you can see. We've built that in for you. And, of course, that other side there for the screwdriver. But see how that works?
Perfect. And because you're right, very seldom do they have a scissor sharpener, let alone a flathead screwdriver sharpener.
That's right. That's right. So now you've got those perfect sharp scissors.
I love it. And at $19.97, very popular. So the red and the stone gray are the most popular. I think the red, again, is the most limited. Pretty much red consistently is generally our #1 color with anything that we sell in the culinary world. But if you've had your eye on it, you're like, ooh, I think I want to give that a try. Definitely today at this price. Mark from $30.95 to not even $20, $19.97. So we also have available for everyone the silicone workstation. You see Chef using that a lot. That is another customer